There was a standing ovation at the end. That was some way to march into the quarterfinals, even though that last century just eludes you. What a morning.
Yeah, it was. I mean, yeah, Mark, throughout the whole match, he kept sort of sticking with me, and you know, I thought he played really well. He's always going to score really heavily, but you know, the part I was surprised about was his safety. His safety was really, really good, and yeah, I couldn't really sort of. I didn't have many opportunities at long balls, you know, at the start of the match and early part. So I was really happy to be 4-all, and 9-7 I was delighted because I won quite a lucky frame. I had an unbelievable fluke on the green. So yeah, to come out today, you know, I knew I had to come out and play really well, and yeah, those last two frames, like a cricketer on 190 or something like that. You know, it was yeah, it was unfortunate. You know, I don't know what I missed on. I missed the black with one red left, and I thought I hit the black perfect. I was about to celebrate, but it just like rattled in the jaws, and yeah, I hit it okay. I just probably a pretty poor shot on the red before that, and then you know that frame there, I missed a really tough red down the cushion. Yeah, I thought I hit it pretty good again, but just wasn't to be. Snooker gods, you know, going to keep you guys waiting a little bit longer.
Well, I was going to say, we're all so excited about it. The crowd, you could almost sense them holding their breath. I mean, it was more important to win the match. It is, of course, more important to win the world title than to do the ton of tons. But it must have been in the back of your mind. I mean, it was just such a great, great moment. And it was so close.
Yeah. I mean, every time I come to the table, I'm just trying to clear the table. And, you know, if I make a century or total clearance, then so be it. I mean, you know, a lot of the breaks I've had this week have been on total clearance, have been the first red opportunity. So I think, you know, having that mindset has really helped me sort of make the centuries. Yeah, I mean, I was gutted because Hendry was in the commentary box as well. You know, I would have loved to do it with him in there. So, yeah, hopefully for the next couple of sessions, maybe he can be in the box, and yeah, it'd be good to do it in front of him.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, you've got another chance now. Your route to the final is not an easy one. I mean, we wouldn't expect that. It's the very best in the world. So you've taken Mark Allen apart, and now it'll be Judd Trump or Ryan Day. You're going to have to do it the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you don't really expect anything else at this stage of the championships. You know, the quarterfinal. You know, you could expect to play Mark Allen in a quarterfinal or semi-final here. You know, he's got such a great record here, and you know, I've got no doubt that one day he will win the tournament. So yeah, you know, probably looks like Judd Trump. He's got a good lead, 10-6. So yeah, another player who will one day probably win the World Championships as well. So, but I just got to go out and play my game. You know, those 4 frames there. You know, I'll be a match for anybody with the way I played there. So yeah, I just got to, you know, rest up and go again.
Well done this afternoon. You kept us right on the edge of our seats. We'll see you again to do it all again in style for the quarters. Thanks, Neil.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, mate. Ta.